Hi everyone, it's Adriana here again with another video clip using the Go Press and Foil machine together with one of the collections of Hotfoil stamps from the Seaside and Me. Today I'm showing the Tall Ship Hotfoil stamp. This is a lovely Hotfoil stamp that depicts a tall ship. And in the Seaside and Me collection there is also a lovely die that goes with it. These are sold separately, so if you don't have a hot foil machine, Go Press foil machine, you can buy the die separately and you can just cut that out with normal cardstock. So I'm going to show you how to use both of these with your Go Press foil machine and also your Go Cut Emboss machine. So I have my Go Press foil machine here. Now I've had this on for a while, so it's been heating up. I'm going to, before I go further, this is a new lid. This is the new stamp press lid which I've attached to my Go Press foil machine. These are sold separately as well. So I'm going to place my tall ship on my platform on my Go Press foil machine. I'm going to cut a piece of cyan foil. This is a new colour in the new range of Couture Creations heat activated foils. It's quite a lovely blue, this one. I really like this one. It's one of my favourite. So as you can see, I'm using the sealing tabs to secure the end of my foil so it doesn't unravel. Placing my piece of foil that I've cut out on top of my Tall Ship hot foil stamp, colour side down. I'm then going to place a piece of cardstock which will be foiled. On top of that, I also have two paper shims that I'm placing on top of my platform. Every machine is different, so you just have to try with your machine how many paper shims you need. You may need 3 or you may need only none. So everyone has a different type of machine and depends on your Go Cut Emboss machine too. Now these are the sealing tabs. These are the Go Press and Foil sealing tabs which will secure your foils so they don't unravel. So once they come out of the packaging, you can just place one of those sealing tabs on the ends and that will secure the foil so it doesn't unravel. So now that's been heating and the green light's on, I'm going to now place my platform of my Go Press foil machine platform through my Go Cut and Emboss machine. Now I'm not going to fast forward this because I get a lot of questions saying how fast do I go through my machine, and I'm going to show you this is how slow you go. It's not how fast, how slow you go, and you get to know your machine the more you use it. So I'm going very slowly, I'm going up and then reversing back and going very slowly, as you can see. That's the key to make sure that your hot foil will activate with your hot foil stamp onto your cardstock. So once I've done that, I'm going to lift up the lid gently, take away my paper shim. Now don't throw that away, you can use that again and again. And then I'm taking off my cardstock which should have an image of my foiled tall ship. This is the best part, I love this part. Ta-da! Now never throw away your little pieces of foil. You can actually use double-sided tape and stick that on the double-sided tape and you can have the negative of your hot foil tall ship. That's another segment again. Okay, so now I have my hot foiled stamped image of my tall ship. I'm now going to get the tall ship die. These are sold separately. These are from the Seaside and Me collection. Now to secure that die on top of the hot foil stamp, you need to use the magnetic platform together with some sealing tabs. So with your Go Cut and Emboss machine, the platform A is already with your machine. So that's your base plate A. Then instead of using the C plate, I'm going to use a magnetic platform. Now this is in replace of your C plate, and you can buy them individually. They can be used with any dies. As you can see, they will not fall off. The other side is not magnetic, only on one side, and that's the side with your actual foiled, not foiled, but the detailed image of your magnetic platform writing. Now when you're using your magnetic platform, always place your flat side of your dies on top, and then your cutting side facing upwards. So now I'm placing the die with the cutting edge over the hot foiled stamped image, and to secure that I'm just going to use some sealing tabs, the ones that we use for sealing down your foil rolls. I'm just going to use 2 just to secure it as I'm turning it over so it doesn't move. And these will never take away the stickiness of side of these sealing tabs will never take away your foiling image. So then I'm placing it upside down, so that's a flat side on top of that magnetic platform. So I have the A plate, the magnetic platform, the die, the cardstock, and then your B plate on top. And now I'm going to run that through my Go Cut and Emboss machine. And the magnetic platform helps with not having the die move, because if the die moves when you're going through, and it can happen, it won't cut out exactly where you want the image to be. So that's a great thing about the magnetic platform, it won't move. And having those sealing tabs securely the edges will really help as well. So when I lift off the lid, I'll have a beautiful cut out tall ship. Take the sealing tabs off. Now I'll reuse these because they're still quite sticky. I can probably reuse them again and again. So I'll save those. And here I have the tall ship foiled and cut out, ready to use on my projects. How cool is that? Oh, that's excitement. Yes. Hot foil stamp image and then a die to cut it out. Fabulous. Okay, so with this tall ship, now it's ready to be used for your projects. I have one card here that I created. The tall ship, I did exactly what I just did then, but I used a rose gold foil on the tall ship. That's a rose coloured gold foil. It's probably one of my favourite colours. I also foiled the chipboard. It's like a compass chipboard. That's part of the Seaside and Me collection. Actually, all the products on this card are from the Seaside and Me collection, except for the cardstock. The coral branching coral die, which I've cut out of white cardstock. The embossing folder, which is a really nice embossing folder. It's called a field or coral, which is really lovely. And also an edging seashells border. The second card here, exactly the same. I've chosen a 5x7 card, which the front I folded in half and folded it back. I placed my tall ship on a circular die cut at the front, and this bun here at the back here is another Seaside and Me collection called Swirling Seas Hot Foil Stamp, and I just foiled that along with the Happy Birthday hot foil stamp as well. So that's just another way of using the hot foil stamps with this collection. So that's the tall ship hot foil stamp, and once it's been hot foiled on your cardstock, you can use the die that comes sold separately to be cut out and used for your projects. Well, that's enough for me today. I hope you liked my little video. Please leave any comments and see you later. Bye.